All right, let's see if we got the sound going now. Should be ready to go. Sound and all. It's been a minute since I've been here to talk to you guys. I have missed it. Hope you enjoy the match we've got for you tonight. 8-ball. Take what you make. Or make it, take it. Like Sandquist with the break. But I missed what dropped. We'll know shortly by what he shoots at. Solids it is. How's the sound out there? Let me know if you can hear me. If it sounds okay. Oh, he's got another plan. 5-2-3. 5-2-3-8. Gotta make sure you get the right angle on that too. Well, that's not the angle we wanted. Likely dealing with traffic now. Yep, the tough angle on the 2 made him do a little more than he wanted to. End up coming up with the miss, letting Jim to the table. See what that little cluster looks like right there. Is that 9 available up table? That would sure help out. Can we see enough of the 12? He's looking at that now. All right, might be coming off the 10. Into the 10 to make the 12. How did it stop? Let's see. I had the 11 next, no matter how those others turned out. You shoot a shot like that, you're never sure how they're all going to land. So it is very smart to have another ball that you know you're getting shape on. Now you can work down table, come back up. All right, let's see. I would assume he's going to land on the 15. Mind getting on the 9 either, but I don't know that he wants to try to drop that far down. If he gets good on the 15, he's good. I don't think the 9 passes. Okay, well, he's going to take the 10, I guess. That works as well. Might even work out better. Let's roll forward. Checking my angle. That's what he's looking at. He's worried about the angle he's going to be left with on the 9. Right, he's decided against going for it. He's going to try to bury him right on that 9, right on the back side of it. Not as tight as he would have liked. I don't think he left the 3, but definitely left him something to work with. Gave him space. Space he did not want to give up. I'm not even sure Mike can't see the 3. His little motion there tells me he's looking at leaving that cue ball in the 2-way position safe. So it could be using some top, maybe top right. How'd he do? Smart play. Not sure he didn't overrun it, though, just a hair. All right, so Jim can't cut. He's taking the bank. Oh, man, you don't get any closer than that without making it. Had the out from there. So close. Gary, what's going on, my man? I was going to ask you next time I ran into you, what the hell's going on in Michigan? I only caught a very brief, Mike didn't want that. I only caught a brief bit of the story on the radio. Head coach misbehaving badly, it sounds like. All the way back to March. And Jim trying to march through this first game, going to draw back 2 rails. And just, getting on to the 8. That's choice here. I don't think he's going to try to utilize the side. I think he's coming back up table to put it in the corner, overrun it. Still got something to swing at. Not what he was hoping for. Bit of a funny angle. I wouldn't be surprised. I guess he was cutting it. I was going to say I wouldn't be surprised if he banked it and left the cue ball on that bottom rail. Going for the pocket right here, cutting it to the left. And game 1, Jim. Raise to 7. Alternate break. I will do that right now. You said snow, Gary, when I asked you what's going on in Michigan. Not exactly what I meant, but we'll probably just stick with snow instead of getting into the details. That's for another time. All right, Jim, looking for the break here. To knock something down that he gets a shot on. Would like to just get that 2-0 lead before Mike gets back to the table. Dry break. It is open. He wants solids. He's got the 1-up table or the 5. I don't think he likes either of those, but I think he'd rather have solids based on that 4 ball. I don't think he'll use the 5 as a starter. Not in game number 2 and you haven't got your legs under you yet. Yeah, he would like to shoot the 5, but that's just a tough opening shot when you're not warmed up yet. Now the good news is right here he can take care of that trouble that's on the other near that 4 ball, that other stripe. He can take care of that right away. The shot he's got now. Oh, nice. Now, is it going to put in a good spot? Not really. That does go on the side, and he's got the 9 ball to get on it. So still plays. That's good. Traveling is about one of the most enjoyable things you can do, I think. Let's see if he uses that 9 to connect to the 12. I'm sure he will. Let's see if he stuns to center table for the 11 or stops right there for the 15. I don't think he got the correct angle to make getting on the 15 easy. We'll see. Maybe he'll draw back far enough. Oh, just pop above it. Even better. Draw back for the 11 in the side. Takes you right to the 8. Oh, wow. Oh, Mike. Saw a little twitch and a stroke there on that one. Jim, back to the table. I decided to take that 7, get that out of the way. Should pop over for the 3 here. 5218. 35218 here. Maybe he's trying to come back. Yeah, I think we got to go 3 to the 5. I'm going up the same side of the table. Coming back. Looks like he's going 215. All right, just bring her back to center table. Let's see if he uses a little bit of angle to bring the second rail into play, or if he just goes up and back. So now I'm getting that second rail. Help bring you in at the correct angle. This for a 2-0 lead. Nicely done. And the break. Rack and oh yeah, game 3 is his. I thought for some reason I thought Jim was breaking. Jim broke the last one and broke dry. Mike now down 2-0. Needs this. Well, nothing, but it's not exactly what you call a run out table. Nonetheless, you definitely prefer to have first control. That, however, is now in Jim's hands. Quite a little grouping down there in the rack area. Can't tell if Jim's going for the 4. Oh my goodness. That is Larry Shoop in the house. The legend. Love that man. All right, so Jim, with an air that we all love making, force following that cue ball right in past the object ball. He was really trying to get off of 2 rails, bring that cue ball back into the pack. It's tempting when you've got a ball that's easily pocketable and you know you can get some juice on it. Now, ball in hand. He's going to make the 3 and try to bump that 8 ball, knock the 2 in front of the same pocket. I think he wanted the cue ball to come out of there a little more. I bet he thought he would just clip the 8 ball, not get into it like that. Still got options. 2 ball, though, definitely did not clear like he was hoping. angle he came in on the 8 just didn't allow to clear it. All right, got a safe coming up here probably. Surprised he hit it like that though. Not. Well, I guess he didn't have to open them up. They both go. So good shot. All right, Jim calling the 9 ball. He's hoping to get some contact. One rail into it. Howdy, hit it. Very nice shot. Much better than his last shot. I'm banking the 15. Odds on to make it. What's it to bump? Has he got the 10? He's got the 10. He's looking real good. Should I use the rail and come up for the 14 or the 13 next? Well, actually, I don't. Man, that 8 ball is just making it funny as far as how he wants to get shape. It's there to make. But it's just interfering enough. Well, he's going to try it anyway. Yeah. I'm going to the 10 or the 8 here. Doesn't want that on the rail. 7 ball is going to make that 8 ball interesting. Roll up for the 14 next. I punched over for it. Okay. Needs an angle on the 11. And he's got one. Well, don't get too cute here. That 7 ball is definitely interfering, but there's plenty of space to get shape on that 8. I would not use the second rail just because of that. I would come straight up table. Some left, not necessarily top, just some left, come up the spot area. Good shot. I don't think he had to actually draw it, but he didn't want to use just regular. Something to get it off that rail draw worked. Left would have worked. Zip. Jim. The cerebral assassin. Tearing it up. All right, here we go. Jim Hopkins with the break. With the exception of the first break, I think every break has been dry. I guess this is only the fourth one. But Mike did make something on his first break. I think every break since has been dry. Raised to 7, you definitely don't want to let it get to 4 zip. And it didn't. There's not another new one back up. Sounds like we lost the Facebook feed. I do see the YouTube is definitely still going. I can see the getting some messages from there. All right, so the stream that normally comes out on my personal page is not there, so I went ahead and shared my other page, RZ Hill Brackets, into the Eastern Nebraska, Western Iowa group. So we get a few more people, a few more eyeballs in watching what's going on here. Thinking about that 8 ball now. You got to break that free. Got a heck of a reach right here to get to the 9. Using the rake, it's going to be hard to get what you really want on it. Up over 10. 9 down, drew back, 8 clear. No shot on the other 13, but he's got a bank on the 10. 10 might bank back in the corner. It might even go right between the 8-13 cross side. A little struggle bus trip right now with Mike. Can't quite close it out. Jim back at the table. See if he holds for the 6 here. Nope. Take the 1 now. Opens up more options on the 6. Two, three, four, all available. But the way that they're laying around that 8 ball could be tricky. Let's see where he goes from here. 6 will be next, probably getting onto the 2. The 3 is going to be the trickiest. So 2 to the 4, leaving the 3 for last. I take the 3 now. As I look around the table, I might take the 3 right now. Got plenty of pocket where that 10 is. I'm going to take the 4, come up to the back side of the 3, put it in the same pocket. That's what I think anyway. We'll see. They're playing all available, but they are laying just a little funny. They don't really connect as well as you'd like. Maybe playing for the window on the 2. Going up to that side. All right, that plays well. All right, going to send that cue ball right between the 8-13. Try to just come off that side rail. If that's how you're going to play it, you want to make sure you allow the cue ball to drift down table enough that the cut's not too severe going into the side. Because you're actually going to drop below that middle diamond on that side rail in order to have a straight-in shot on that 8. Darn near the closest diamond to that corner pocket is where that cue ball would be to be straight in on the side. Let's see how he plays it. Nice. Might go up table now. Let's see if he changes his mind. There it is. With a 4-0 lead. Full control of this match. This goes down. That is it. 4-0. All right, so from this spot, Mike's got to win 7-2. Starts right here. See if he can get a ball down on the break. He's the only one to do it so far, but that was in the first rack. Hasn't done it since. Now we've got a stripe down and a shot on the stripe. Doesn't like where that 10 ball is, but he's got the opportunity to go after it right away. That he did, Cody. He shot well. Mike also had a couple of games where he got all the way down to his last object ball and just couldn't close out. A couple misses you don't normally expect to get from Mike, as we're all prone to do from time to time. Absolutely not out of it. Nice had several opportunities already. Really needs to close this one out. It's in the way, and I'm not able to get a good look at that 15. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's the 12. Sorry, the 12-7 sitting in the pocket. I'm trying to play it safe here. We get right under that 7. I think he's going to be happy with that. 5 ball is on. See if he tries to come in a little wide and use the rail and then the 7. I think that's better than trying to come in narrow and clip the 7. A little wide off that bottom rail. Oh, not even going to go for it. Let Mike take care of it. Got the 11 in the side, but not sure what the benefit is of going for it. If we can get that cue ball back underneath the 7, this time the 5 is not sitting in as good a spot. He's got it in the side, but let's see if he doesn't use the angle of going cross-side in order to get after that 12. If he just shoots it into the side where it's pointing, he's not getting on the 12, unless his plan is to bank the 12. Let's see if he calls the bank shot here. And he has. And try to stun the cue ball down. This would be a great shot. Doesn't want it to drop. Does not want it to drop. That puts Jim in total control of this game. Take his time now. All right, Jim, I'm going to be playing the safe here. Hmm. Nice shot. All right, let's see what we got, Mike. Jump and hope. Trying to see if he makes it where that ball is going. If to jump, or is he going to try to kick behind it? Trying to Z kick coming in behind it. I don't think you can get enough juice to put that 12 cross table into the corner. Tying something up. All right, nice play there from Mike. We'll see if it ends up working out for him, but he didn't really have a lot of other great choices. Jim will take advantage of that 8 ball being right next to the 7. That was actually the best luck Mike's had on it so far. So, although it looks bleak, he's actually got a chance to do something here. Obviously, it would be a great shot. But before, I don't think he really had a chance to make it at all. I actually expect him to get this close. I was wrong. I do believe the 8 got a rail. We'll let them decide that. All right, we're going to just grab a YouTube replay real quick, see if it hit a rail. I think it did, but I can't say for sure. I wasn't specifically watching for that. All right, just about got it now. And here it is. All right, so Jim will take it from there. Just got to roll forward, and he's safe whether he makes it or not. It did go down, though, and he is underway, on his way towards a 5-0 lead. And let's go 6-2-7 here. Definitely ending with the 5. Might play to the backside of the 7 and put it into the side pocket. Not what his original plan would have been. Jim here. Bump the 12 out of the way. I'm still thinking it over. Sorry, I was counting some money. Hard to talk and count money at the same time. We did bump it out of the way, and did it clear? Yes. However, that's a little more angle than he wanted. Gonna have to slow roll this. So hold for the 8. Yeah, that slow roll got him. All right, well, Mike with an opportunity he did not expect. Nothing to do now but bear down and make it. Just slow roll it and you'll have something. Overcut that, yeah. He's frustration showing. He definitely didn't mean to do that. Jim in complete control now, and with the brake. Oh, sorry, I left it on the other zoom in screen. All right, well, I can tell you this much. Although he's in control, he knows that it is not over. And he got one down. Got a stripe down. Does he have a shot on stripes? I don't think so. Can you see that one? Not sure he can see it well enough to do anything with it. So this is the first game I've really seen the make it take it come into play. It's actually only the third game somebody's made a ball on the break. Rack number 6, 3 dry breaks, 3 with the ball going down. So here's something you don't see often. Off of the break, pulling out the jump cue. And I thought it'd be he's going for the 10, unless he's got a clear path to the 11. Do you have a path to the 11? That's the one sitting in front of a pocket. I do think the 3 is in the way. It's on the 12 on the side. Okay. Let's wondered if you might call that as well. He's got some helpers. And he's only got to clip off the side of the ball. Well, did make another one of his stripes, but that brings Mike to the table. You don't want to give him life. Anybody watching that knows Mike's game knows he is very capable of making this comeback. He's got to get that start. Let's see what he's looking at here. Definitely the solids. I think he wants to take this. Well, I don't know what he wants to do here. He's got that 1-2-7. Nice little fan of balls there to try to utilize if he's going to play safe. I don't know. I'm thinking he cut that 6 on the side, play the 2-way, bring the cue ball down on the other side of that 2-1-7. Also draw a little bit off of the 4 ball next to that rail and get that down there where his hand's looking. Is he just going to clip the 7 and come back up into the 1-2? We'll let Mike tell us. You can't see, but it does look like he's just trying to clip. Or he clipped the 1 and went. Okay. Well, that worked. He moved one of the balls he was using to hide behind, which is pretty brave. Jim trying to take the 15 up table. 12. Sorry, is that the 12? 12 up table. Just got to squeeze it behind that 8. He's got a helper if it comes off of the rail near that 8. Like that. All right, that put him in position now. Let's see if we get to the 6-0. Lit up a little bit on that stroke. Got away with it though. So now if he gets good here, I think he's good. Oh, that's not what he wanted. Definitely more angle than he wanted. He's got traffic. It's going to make it a little more difficult to get back to the 11. He really wanted to be straight in, I'm sure, basically straight in. Naturally would drop short side if he wants to do that. He's picking out a spot on the rail. Does he want to drop it down? Which side of the 8 is he trying to hit the rail on? That's the big question here. Okay, he's trying to drop short side, did not quite get there. Going to be kicking at this. Like his chances of leaving it in the pocket if he does not make it. If he does make it, he's going to have shape. He's going to have shape for something. Unless he hits it hard enough and freezes on top of it. I don't think he will. I think he'll hit it soft enough that the cue ball does not roll up onto the 8. Using that second rail will send it in that direction. Nice shot. Oh, you don't like it. Right, is that the break Mike needed? Because he's got an open table now and get that arm warmed up. Hasn't had much of a chance to loosen up that back arm yet. Let's do it now. Nothing to lose here. Just let it rip. All right, see if he gets the 7-1-2. He takes that 2 now. Should be saving the 3 for last. 1 to the 2, just a little funny. Not difficult. All right, there you go. Yep, avoid the temptation to take the 3. Go ahead and take the 2. It's plenty easy. Back center table and you're home. Is he going forward? He's going forward. Going to go 2 rails maybe. No, just use some inside checked up. 1 rail. There it is. All right, well, it is time for a comeback. Starts right here with a break and run. Get one down first, and he has not. Open table for Jim. Here in rack number 7, we've had more dry breaks than pocketed breaks. Oh boy. All right. Jim was searching for his chalk. Sticks to his pocket with the magnet. And when he walked by a pole, the chalk actually stuck to that pole. He couldn't find it for a minute. Right, the 11-6 is the trouble. You see near the corner, if you can see there, the 6 ball is there by the 11. There in the furthest corner you see, that's the 11-6. You got stripes down there to deal with it. So I would think stripes is the way to go here, but if he can get there right here, maybe that's going to be a choice instead. Got to get that 6 cleared. And missed it. And now what? And now feel that momentum. See it? You feel it? You hear it? It has shifted. Jim does not have a great offensive shot here. That cut the one coming right towards us in that corner pocket. Besides that, he's looking at a long table combo or a kick. You're trying to get that cue ball, trying to thin and get up the table. Use that 7. Oof. That was a close call. That's a close one, Jim. Very helpful when you can keep somebody that's had some struggles from kind of getting going. That's what that shot was able to do for Jim. Didn't hide nothing, didn't get ball in hand, but he did not give Mike a chance to get going. Jim surveying the table, seeing what he likes. There we go. Got the 3 in the side. That should clear things up real nice. Last task will be that 6 ball. Once this 3 goes down, these balls here up table are all available. How does he get to that 6 though? Well, he's going to try to do it with ball in hand. Is he trying to lock up or is he just trying to not leave a shot? I see what he's doing. A shot, Jim. Because he didn't give up the out. He's now got a ball to handle or to work with. Dealing that with the 6. Mike took care of that for him. He left it a little more clear than he wanted. I think he wanted to roll. Is that 15, 12, a more blocking fashion? Because I think he can see the 3. I think the 6 passes. 7 goes. However, he's going to have to start up table unless he's. What's he looking at? Maybe he's looking at clipping the 7, putting the cue ball back up table. Getting that 7 in front of the 11 or 9. I think maybe he's afraid if he goes after that 3 and misses, he's giving up the game. And he could be right. So maybe just he's calling the 7, but I don't think he's really trying to make it. I think he's trying to get the cue ball up here, or head of the table. All right, let's a little look at the 11. It's still a mess to deal with. Left it long, close to the rail. Not easy when you've been struggling and the pressure's on. And he got it. That 12 pass? The 14 definitely comes up table. You can see it between the 2 and the 3. With the 12 next to the 6. That's tight. Does that go? I don't think it goes. He's taking the 14. Just one good shot here. Is he going forward? Does he have room? Or is he coming back for that 12? Well, that's not what he wanted. Is he able to get into that 10? What are we looking at here, Mike? Had a chance to put 2 together. That's not what he wanted. Wanted to bury it underneath that 7, I imagine. If that 7 goes in the corner, he'll want to take that now. Not going to get any better on it than you are here. 6 still in trouble. Well, it looks like it comes to the side towards him. He's looking at now if he gets good on it. Would not be easy to get shape on that 6 coming into the side, but it's available. Yeah, I'm worrying about the 7 and then getting back up table for the 1 or 2. Right, 1 in the side is the call. See if he comes all the way around or naturally bringing it to the side rail there, as you see. Could have the 3 down table or the 2 in the same side. Not the 6 to worry about. You get to it here. Right, see the oh, the 6 is clear. What you got to do is roll towards that 8 ball, I think, and the 6 goes in that corner. So just checking there. Oh yeah, that 6 goes all day. I thought the 12 was a little more in the way. It is not. Rolling through it. I clipped the 12. Oof. Almost did not roll through enough. This here could be 6-1 with the break. And there it is. 6-1 in the break for Jim. Now here is the bracket, as you can see on how they got here. Mike had a path, went through Jacob Spivak, Justin Grossnickel, and Saul Rambo to get here. Jim took care of John Schubert, Shane Hagen, and Tom Spielman. Find a spot in the finals. Nice work by both. Both have some cash coming their way for the effort. So, if you have not seen my post, I'm doing a breakfast this Saturday, a blessing breakfast. Really hoping to get several guys to join. We've got a few already. I would love to get between 8 and 10. If you are coming, please send me a message. Plan to spend $75 to $100. What we're doing is we'll be ordering some breakfast, tipping in the $20 to $30 range. That'll be part of the tip. But then, in addition to the tip, everybody's throwing in a minimum of 50 into a separate blessing for the waitress or for the server. Depending on how they divide the tips, we want to make sure that that goes right to them. And, nothing like blessing somebody on the holidays unexpectedly. So, if you're interested in joining me for breakfast this Saturday, you haven't chosen the location yet, I will send to the group a few different locations as options, and then let the group decide from there. Is that what he was calling? Okay, nice shot. Thought I saw him point a little differently. Mike was just waiting until Jim got on the hill before he woke up. Nice shot there. Nice shape here. See if you can finish this off. Finish this off and have the break. Yeah, this has not been Mike's day. Is this going to get in the way of the one ball? Of course not. Yeah, that's probably the third rack that Mike has gotten to the point where you would expect him to finish it off. And then he's just made a mistake. I'm trying to figure out his pattern here. How's he want to end? How's he want to begin? And what's he going to put in the middle? I did like the angle he had originally. Likes it a little better now. 6-2-3. No. 3-6-2. Still just a little off. But you'll be okay. Bring the cue ball right back towards him. Possibly bump the second rail. Like so. Just got the angle down. If he gets on it, I expect Mike to go ahead and I'm just gonna have him shoot it. Good. He should. There it is. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna get these gentlemen some payday. Mike's gonna pound some balls. He's not feeling good about how this all went. Normally get much better effort out of Mike. We know that. Probably drill it all day long now. He shot it pretty timid that first time around. So let's get these gentlemen some money. Let them get on out of here. Thanks for tuning in.